Nick Saraev is one of the best automation teachers on YouTube, and he just released his N8n full course in 6 hours. So if you would like the cheat sheet for that course, my series is going to do every automation that he does in that series without Nick's explanation, just my experience mastering what Nick has taught. The first lesson in Nick's N8n masterclass is to create a Hello World application, which we're going to do by going to create workflow. And the first thing that we're going to do is learn something that it took me a minute to realize. If you just left click, you're going to go nowhere. Hit the control button or the equivalent on a Mac, and that's how you move your canvas around. The first thing that Nick does in his automation is to add sticky notes. So I'm going to add a note by going over to the plus sign. Underneath that, the sticky note icon will appear. I click that, and then I double click the note. Inside the note is markdown, pound for headline 2, and asterisk for bold. So I'm going to say Nick Saraev example 1, and then I'm going to say hello world in bold. And then I will get rid of the rest of the note. The way to get out of a note is to click anywhere in the canvas. So now we have a note, and I'm going to left click and drag it to the left. The next thing we're going to do is add a trigger to start our automation. I do that by going to the plus sign and clicking the trigger manually. Then I'm going to left click, drag that a little bit away from the note. So in this case, I don't have to do anything to this test workflow except have it there in order to connect to the next step. The next step is going to be to send a Gmail. So I'm going to click on the icon, the plus icon to the right of our trigger, and I'm going to search for Gmail in the window, and I click on the Gmail, and then I have my choice of actions, and I'm going to search for send and choose send a message. Now I'm given the ability to create a Gmail connection, which I've done once, but I'll go through it for the sake of this example. Click on create new credential. Click on sign in with Google with OAuth 2 selected. Select the account that you want to use for your connection. Select the checkboxes and click continue. You'll now be sending email from the account that you just connected to when you use that connection. And I will X out of that. The next thing I'm going to do is select message, which is already selected as the resource. We're going to send a message. The operation is send, and I'm going to send it to myself. I'm going to actually type hello world, even if it's already there as an example. Then the next thing I'm going to do is allow this to be an HTML email, and I'm going to actually put a little HTML in here that says hello world and strong. The next thing I'm going to do is add option, click append N8n attribution, select that off. There's no way to save from here, and there's no exit button. Just click on the canvas behind the screen and then click save. To test the workflow, click test workflow. And now let's check the email. And there is my email, and it is in fact in bold and has a hello world, and it came from the account that we connected to. So that's lesson 1 from Nick Saraev's wonderful N8n masterclass.